everybody. I hope you're having a good day. I'm going to try to do a little bit of an experiment with you here in my kitchen. I've actually tried to do this a couple of times, and it's really hard when you don't have somebody to help you hold the camera because I'm trying to do a whole bunch of different things, and it's a little bit tricky. But I'm going to show you what inspired me to do this experiment today.
How to make.
Sorry, we're gonna try not to have her read to us. Okay, so I went onto Myon today and clicked on the search bar and typed in the word rainbow, and up came this story, which I've done before, and I thought it would be fun to do again today and see if it'll actually work for us. It's called How to Make a Liquid Rainbow. So before we get started, it's probably very important to understand what is a liquid. Well, a liquid is something that you can pour, and when you pour it into something, it takes that shape. So an example of a liquid would be water, milk, apple juice. Can you think of maybe any other liquids that come to your mind? All right, well, let's take a look and see what liquids we're going to use today to make our rainbow. So the first thing says, rainbow in a jar, rainbows reach across the sky. You can build a liquid rainbow in a jar. And on the side here, it's probably really hard to see, but it says the things that you need. And I'm going to read them to you. You're going to need some corn syrup, which is almost like maple syrup, but it's clear, it's not brown, and it's very thick and sticky. Blue dish soap, water, olive oil, rubbing alcohol, 3 cups, 1 empty jar, a spoon, and red, blue, and green food coloring. Making a liquid rainbow. Pour half a cup of corn syrup into a mug. Then stir in 1 drop each of blue and red food coloring. So I'm going to put the computer down and we're going to do that first step. So I have our empty jar. And we're going to add, actually no, I'm sorry. I'm going to take the corn syrup, which I have right here. Hold on one second. It's actually in this cup right there. All right, and it says to add 1 drop of blue and 1 drop of red. So I'm going to drop 1 of blue. And then we're going to do 1 drop of red. Oops, that was 2. Don't tell anybody. Now it says to mix up that. So I'm going to try my best to mix it. Hopefully you can see as I'm mixing what's happening. It's very thick and gooey. But as you can look, I took red and I took blue. And if you see, what color is it making? Hopefully you're seeing that it's turning purple. So what part of the rainbow do you think we might be starting with if I am making right now the color purple? Is this going to be the beginning of our rainbow or the end of our rainbow? Alrighty, this is the best that I can do with the 2 hands that I have. All right, so now it says, pause for a moment. I'm back. Okay, now it says, pour the purple corn syrup into a jar. Next, slowly pour half a cup of blue dish soap into your jar. You can see the girl doing it. So here we go. Let's give this a try. We've got our, oh dear, okay. We've got our empty jar. Let me turn it this way. And I'm going to take, let me move a few things. We're going to take our purple. We're going to pour it into the jar. Okay. And I'm going to stop it there. So there's our purple. I know it's probably really hard to see right now. It looks maybe a little bit more like black, but there it is. Now it said to slowly pour our blue dish soap. So there's my blue dish soap. I have to tell you a secret. I didn't have blue dish soap. I had detergent, which is soap for our clothes, and it's blue. So we're gonna hope that this is gonna work. So it looks like we just slowly pour this in, and hopefully you can see as I'm doing it. I'm gonna go very slow. Very slow. Maybe a little bit more. I don't know about you, but I can see something happening. Okay, that was the blue dish soap. I'm gonna slowly move this closer to see. Let me move my arm if you can see. Not very well, you can't see, but let's pause and see what's our next step. Okay, next up, let's go to our next page. Pour ½ cup water into your mug. Stir in 2 drops of green food coloring. Okay, so I have a cup here of water. So 1 second, let me get out the water. So here's our cup of water, and it said we need to add 2 drops of green dye, color dye. 1, 2, okay? And we're gonna mix that up. I'm gonna use the other side of my spoon. All right. All right, let me see what it says next. Now it tells us that we need to tilt the jar. So we're going to take the jar, instead of it being straight, we're going to tilt it and slowly pour the green water along the inside of the jar. So I'm going to tilt the jar and I'm going to pour this slowly on the inside of our jar. I hope my jar is going to hold all these colors. All right. All right, I'm going to hold on 1 second, drop this so it doesn't break. I don't know if you can see. Oh! All right, let's go to our next step. Okay, let me wash my hands. Now it says, here's the picture of the girl again. She says to slowly pour ½ a cup of olive oil into the jar. So olive oil is made from something called olives, and it sometimes has a yellowish greenish color to it. So I don't know if you can, oopsies, just made a mess. Okay, I don't know if you can see it, but it was yellow. So she would like for us to slowly pour this into our jar. So I'm gonna hold up the jar again, and I'm gonna slowly pour it into our jar. Okay. I don't know if you can see. I'm trying to do it so that you can see what's happening on the phone. Okay. Now let me move that jar away. Let's see. Do you see the colors? We've got so far purple, blue, green. Now we have yellow. What colors are we missing? Let's see what comes next. Hope you guys are with me so far. Thanks for listening. All right, in another cup, stir 2 drops of red food coloring into the rubbing alcohol. Then tilt the jar and very slowly pour it in. Stand back and take a look. Do you see a rainbow? So this must be our last step. All right, so let's just do this one time together. I'm going to read it again. We need 2 drops of red food coloring with our rubbing alcohol. All right, I'm going to use a different cup just because I ran out of cups. So here we go. We're going to put the rubbing alcohol, which is just clear, clear liquid. So I'm going to put that in here. Okay. And then it wanted us to add 2 drops of red food coloring. 1, 2. Oops, I did 3. Okay. I lost my spoon. Time out. Okay. All right. So now we have the red mixture here. And remember, we said we had purple, blue, green, yellow. Now we have red. Did they skip a color? All right, she says to tilt the jar very slowly again and we're gonna pour that red mixture in. So I'm gonna slowly tilt the jar, and I'm gonna pour our red mixture in. Oopsies. Oopsies. Okay, I didn't do a very good job pouring our mixture in. Okay, let's take a look. Okay. It says to stand back and take a look. Do you see a rainbow? Now what I'm gonna do, while I still have you here, is take this maybe out to where it's a little brighter. Okay, let's see, I think we can see it a little better now. Hold on. Should we show Bella? Bella, do you like our rainbow in a jar? Did Mommy do a good job? All right, guys, we did it. We made a rainbow in a jar. If you would like to do this experiment, you may go on to Mayan and type in the word rainbow to find our story. If you don't have the ingredients, which are the things we used in our liquid to make the rainbow, another thing you could do is if you have any DVDs, which hopefully you know what those are still at this time in our world. Hold on, I can't get one open. Here we go. If you have ever seen a DVD like this, look, you can almost see some, when I was doing that just now, a little bit of a rainbow. If you have one of these at home and you take this and you go into a darker room, close your curtains, or if you have a bathroom with no windows, and you take a flashlight, or if you have mom and dad's phone, they can help you turn on a flashlight on their phone, and you shine the light onto this part of the DVD, not the part that has the words, but on this part, and then you tilt it up and play with it a little bit and move it around, you can create your own rainbow. So you don't even need to make a liquid one. If you have one of these and a flashlight at home, you can make your own. All right, guys, I'm sorry that wasn't a perfect video, but I tried my best with what I had, and I hope you enjoyed it. Love you guys. Bye.